Heyo, my Planet Coaster friends, Johnny5 Alive here, and welcome back to another episode of Coaster Spotlight. Today we're going to be looking at a very unique creation called Wafflepunk, created by Seblines, one of our Discord legend builders and diamond patrons. Thank you so much for the tremendous support, Seblines. And here they say, the year is 2002. Waffle Corp has dedicated all the world's resources to the production of waffles. You, just like everyone else, are employed by Waffle Corp and are in charge of the liquid waffle production line. Strap yourself into an exoskeleton to carry out your duties and maybe protect yourself from radiation and other hazards. It's perfectly safe, don't worry. Wafflepunk is a compact coaster blueprint, also available as a park file inspired by, well, waffles. It is sure to make you wonder, what the hell is wrong with me? Well, there's nothing wrong with you, in my opinion. Seblines, your coaster creations are absolutely amazing, and this one looks like a ton of fun. So stay tuned, everyone, and let's get right on into it. All right, here we are, ladies and gentlemen, at the Wafflepunk coaster. As he had mentioned, this is a two-part blueprint. You can download the blueprints and assemble this yourself for your parks, but he has also provided a park file for us so we can actually get right into things without having to set it all up. There's guests in here. It's all looking really cool. Made out of waffles. This is really quite something extraordinary. Never seen anything like it before. It's a Mobius-style launch coaster from the looks of things. So we have multiple coasters, 3, I believe, trains running on one track, creating a dueling experience, which is really cool, all themed around waffles. There's the front sign there, Wafflepunk. Little bit of steampunk, little bit of waffle. Love it. Protesters will be shot. Oh my god. All right, security check. Inspection table, illegal items, firearms, weapons, toilet paper, Johnny non-waffle stuff, finish Blackmire. Shout out to Wix. All right, Waffle Corp. Wow, wow, wow. What a queue. Waffle of the year. We got a waffle clock in here. Waffle benches. That's just the waffle of the year. Specimen 621CA. Specimen. Oh, look at these glass windows. There's something janky going on behind there. They're whipping up some waffle batter. That's quite fun. Watch out. You're gonna burn the faces of the guests. Waffle ceiling. Or no, that's the waffle press. Of course. That's quite nice. Oh my god. This queue is freaking fantastic. Okay, I'm trying to think how I want to do this. With the Mobius style coaster, I think the guests riding on here is really quite incredible. But I know people don't like the flailers. So why don't we start things off in a track view? And that way you won't get the flailers. But then we can try to swap up some other views, because I do love hearing them all scream and interact and have a good time. So here we go. It's a launched hydraulic Sprint 500, green across the board. There's a look at all the stats if you'd like to see them. This one's taking off. Let's pause it real quick and find the train that we're supposed to be on. This would be it. So we're gonna go right down to track view and ride this coaster through. Let's go. Wow, wow, wow. I think this one's going to be really great to check out in cinematic, hopefully. Let's try it out. And then we'll also take a look at it at night. It might have a nice nighttime perspective. So yeah, I want to give this a ride in cinematic. I have failed you all. And the reason for that is because the track is being shared at times, which is actually a really cool feature, which we'll talk about in a sec. I was hoping it would still pop the camera out because getting some of these outward views would just be incredible. As you can see, the coasters going around interacting with one another. This is what I was hoping for. It's a bit of a bird's eye view of it all, but we can just look at it from the top down view. You saw some of it in the cinematics, so we still got a little bit of that experience. Let's check this out at the nighttime perspective. Let's see what we have going on here. Ooh. It's almost like a ominous power plant. Did say watch out for radiation. And you hear a little bit of that radiation while on the coaster as well. So we have this one taking off. We're gonna have to find a perspective that works. I would like to try to, you know what? Let's do this. I will control the camera. I wanted a cinematic view. And this should actually work. That's awesome. That was kind of fun trying to steer the camera through all this mayhem. Look at this. All right, so comments. I think, I mean, Seblines is just known for making incredibly smooth coaster experiences, and that was definitely another one. And making it compact and navigate these incredibly tight spaces full of detail and contraptions. And this is, this is quite amazing. Look at the waffles are coming out, and as the coaster comes by, I noticed on this run, we have a coaster. Let's wait for this coaster to come by here. We have some waffle mechanics. It presses and cuts the waffles into little blocks, and then where does this? It ships them off, puts them onto trucks, and ships them out. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how we get the waffles in Planet Coaster. That's amazing. What other little things you got going on back here? This almost looks like a waffle vat. It's full of waffle batter. We have security, guns. You know, you can't tamper with the waffles. A waffle truck? That's amazing. There's so many little details. I don't know how Seblines manages to do all this. Oh, it did say that it was an 8K blueprint from what I remember. 7.5. So yeah, 2-part blueprint, which is really quite cool. Gets you that extra part count that you need to finish what you want to do without too much hassle. Setting up, aligning 2 blueprints is really not that difficult. I recommend more people try this. And if you do try it, do send me a park file with it all set up just like Seblines has done. And then just link in the description the 2 parts. That way I can jump on here right away. We could check this out, have a good time. But other people could also set it up and put in their parks with much ease. I like this building too. You've done this with a few of your creations where you interact the queue with the coaster, but then do all this, you know, scenery. This is actually the exit. Yeah, so we get off here. And we get a look at that coaster going by, but also integrated nicely into this very fascinating building. And it brings us back out, and there's the queue entrance that we saw earlier. I didn't even notice the lasers scanning the guests for all these illegal items. Can we see the interior at night? Actually, it looks a little bit better, doesn't it? This is one thing I didn't get to look at because this is where the coaster launches from, and we saw all this madness going on, but I didn't get enough time to look at this, so they're mixing up waffle batter here and pouring it out into this production line. It's spinning it and whipping it, and then it's shooting it out of these vats, shaking it up, and then spitting it back into this facility. And then eventually it gets cooked somewhere in there and pressed into waffles. My God, this is insanity. Really good job. Another fun coaster blueprint creation from Seblines here today. What did you guys think? Leave your comments down below for Seblines and myself. Love reading your comments. And yeah, that's going to do it for today's Coaster Spotlight. Really cool one. Thank you guys all so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye now.